Hi everyone, this is Tracy with Las Vegas Cruise Travel and Drink, and I wanted to share with you some tips and suggestions and some final thoughts on the Carnival Radiance. The night before our cruise, we stayed at the Hotel Maya, located close to the Carnival Cruise Port in Long Beach. I will put the cost below for how much our stay was. This hotel does have cruise packages available to leave your car parked up to 7 days. Otherwise, it's $31 a night to park. We enjoyed our stay at the Hotel Maya, especially the balcony. The parking at the port is $27 a day, but just remember where you park. The parking structure can be very confusing, and a lot of people were going up and down searching for their cars. Inside the cruise terminal, you need a secure fitting mask. Bandanas were not allowed. You will also need your documents ready. Have your birth certificate and ID or passport, your vaccine card, and your negative COVID test ready. Going through security, if you are bringing on wine, you're allowed 1 bottle per person, and soda, you're allowed a 12-pack of cans per person. Make sure you carry them on. Once inside and through security, you have to go up to their guest services inside the terminal, where they scan your birth certificate and ID or passport. This only takes a couple of minutes. There is wheelchair assistance available from the cruise terminal to the lobby of the ship, but that is all. If renting a scooter, that will be waiting for you in your room, but someone can go get it and bring it down to the person who needs it. Carnival also rents manual wheelchairs if needed. You will not be able to go to your room until 1:30 p.m., but there is a lot of things to do while waiting. I would also suggest downloading the Carnival Hub app because everything on the ship will be on that app, what time and where. Now inside here, the Red Frog Pub, on embarkation day, they do have half-price drinks. That includes cocktails, beers, and even pitchers of beer, and I believe margaritas. So it's a good place to come between 12 and 2 for those half-price deals, especially if you don't get the Cheers package. There are also some great places to get lunch when you get aboard while you're waiting for your room to be ready. The Blue Iguana is a great place to go for Mexican food, burritos, tacos. I got a taco salad. There's Guy's Burgers, located also on the Lido deck. There is Pasta Bella inside Cucina del Capitano. That's free. It's Italian food. The buffet is very good. And there is also the Pig and Anchor. Sail away is at 5 o'clock, so a little before that they will start the sail away party on the Lido deck. So if that's something you want to attend, it's definitely a big party atmosphere out there. You also have lots of choices when it comes to dinner. The main dining room is free. It's included in your cruise price. There is also Cucina del Capitano, which is an extra $15 per person. But that first day, you can, if you decide that first day you don't want to go into the dining room, it's a nice place to go. It's usually easy to get a seat there the first couple days, but it's great to make reservations. You can also pay for it before you even get aboard. There's also 555 Fahrenheit, which is their steakhouse, which is $38 per person. Bonsai Sushi, which depends on what you order. It's a price per item. So is the Seafood Shack. And a couple things with the specialty dining. You can order more than one appetizer. If you see a couple things on there and you want to try it, like at the specialty restaurant, the Cucina del Capitano, I tried their Caesar salad, but I also got the burrata to try. So I wanted to try both things. You could only get one main dish, but it's the appetizer was something you can get 2 or 3 of if you really want to, and you can also do that in the steakhouse. So it is very much worth it because you get to try different things. Also, in the steakhouse, on the first day, they do not have a dress code for that day because most people's suitcases have not yet arrived to their cabin. Okay, so let's talk about the Cheers package. This Cheers package means that each day you can have 15 alcoholic drinks. It's $55 per day when you pre purchase it, but you also get coffees at I think it's called Java Blue Coffee House. You get sodas, juices, things like that. So you get more than just the alcoholic drinks and water. You can also purchase the Bubbles package, and I believe that is $8.50 per day, but that is just a sodas package. If there are two of you who are over 21 in the same cabin, then you both have to get the Cheers package. They won't just let one person purchase it. Now, whether or not the Cheers package is worth it for you depends on how much you plan to drink. Where we figure it is at the fifth drink, then the Cheers package is worth it. But if you're only going to drink a couple beers, a couple drinks, then it may not be worth it to you. On this cruise, we did not get the Cheers package because we figured we were going to drink maybe a couple days, and that's what we did. We went into the Red Frog pub the one day and got the half price, and then we ended up getting a couple pitchers one of the other days. But really, that's all the drinking that we did on this cruise. It was kind of colder, and that's just the way that we handled it. But for you, it may be worth it. And for that, you can pre-purchase it. There are also many different places to get a drink aboard the ship. One of them is the Skybox Sports Bar. There is also the Alchemy Bar, which opens about 3 o'clock on embarkation day. And then the Red Frog Rum Bar is also, that's open from the moment you walk on. The Casino Bar is open when the casino's open. The Blue Iguana Tequila Bar is also open from the moment you walk on. And there is also the Red Frog pub, and the casino bar is open. So you have lots of choices when getting a drink. And you can also, you can walk into you can, like right here, you can walk into the Skybox, you can order a beer, pick it up, you can walk into the next place with it. I mean, it's very easy and the only difference would be when you come into one of these bars, you're going to get glass. And then out by the pool, they're going to give you plastic. One thing I would say, if a pitcher of beer is what you want, get it here inside the Red Frog pub because they give you a nice big glass pitcher that holds a lot more beer than the pitcher they're going to give you at the Red Frog rum bar. Because they have the same beer there. It's just they going to give you a plastic, smaller pitcher. So get your money's worth. That's my tip here. Now, if you have a casino offer and you get free drinks inside the casino, just remember that you've got to be actively gambling in order to get your free drinks. Those free drinks are different than the Cheers package. So I've only had that happen once where I had both, and we actually got drinks in the casino and out. So they also have another casino offer that allows you to get drinks all over the ship, but I've personally never gotten that offer. So obviously I don't gamble enough in the casino, but it's something to look out for in your offers. that might make it worth it for you. Okay, so we had a ADA room, handicap disabled. A couple things I want to show you. Above the bed on the right and left hand side are two red buttons. Those red buttons, when hit, will trigger an emergency button, and they will call the room to make sure you're okay. Unfortunately, on the left one, there's a plug there, a US plug, but when you plug into it, you hit the red button every time. So just be aware that they're going to call and make sure that you're okay each time you hit that button by accident. The other thing I wanted to cover in here is when you open the sliding door for your balcony, there's like a kick plate that goes down so that if you're in a wheelchair, you roll down it. If you don't open your door all the way, that won't go down. It'll stay in the upright position, which can be a trip hazard for somebody who's not very mobile. So just be aware walking in and out of your cabin that in order to have that fully down, that door needs to be fully open. As you can see there, it is fully extended down, but that little thing will come up. So one thing I wanted to also cover is the muster drill, because it has changed. So when you get on the ship and you're able to drop your stuff, then you're going to go over to your muster station, and that is on your sail and sign card. Ours was G. We went over, we checked in, they did a little 1-2 minute how to put on your life vest, and then you're expected to go back to your room and watch just the little video on it. It was easy, much easier than it used to be. Okay, so on port days, the casino is closed, and right now there is no smoking in the casino. There are some outside areas that allow you to smoke. For Catalina, it is a tender that you would take from the ship to the island and back. So if you need ADA assistance, see the excursion desk and let them know. I know that there is a limited amount of ships or boats that have the ability to tender you over with a wheelchair or if you need accessibility. For Ensenada, you just walk off the ship. I actually have only walked off the ship in Ensenada to take pictures. I've not actually gone into the city. So please let me know if you have gone into Ensenada and if it's wheelchair accessible. If, just a block or two in, if it would be easy enough with a wheelchair to be able to go out and have some lunch and come back. I would appreciate that. Even though this was December and it was kind of cold outside at times, the pools, the jacuzzis, these areas were open. The kids area, the splash zone, it was open, and so was the water slides. It was cold, but there were lots of kids out taking advantage of the nice weather at that moment. So I also thought I would go over just a couple things. Right now, inside, masks are required on the Radiance. That may change going into January, but right now it is. Also, make sure nothing gets thrown overboard. If you have a balcony, nothing goes over. Don't try to feed the seagulls. We had somebody throwing food to the seagulls. The seagulls were going nuts, and one of them crash landed into the balcony next to us and was injured. So just kind of a reminder that you're not supposed to throw anything over your balcony. Okay, so on disembarkation day, the Radiance does it a little differently. Instead of calling you by your floor number, they call you by your muster station. So muster station A is going to go first. So if you're able to carry everything off with you, then that is going to be your fastest way off the ship. If you're catching a flight, you just want to get off early, miss the traffic, then just carry everything off with you. They'll call you by the muster station, but that goes by fairly quickly. But this is the deck that we get off on, deck 3, and it gets very crowded. There is a line going around the elevator bank, but it does go fairly quickly. But another thing is those elevators do get jammed up. So take your time. If you're in a wheelchair scooter, just know that it's going to take you a little bit longer to get on that elevator and get down to the deck 3 where you're going to disembark. Now, after they've called everybody who's taking their luggage off with them, then they're going to start calling by the tag numbers that you've picked up the night before. I know those numbers go from 1 well into the 20s. So just take your time, enjoy breakfast. I know you have to be out of your room at 8:30, but they'll have everybody off by 10:30, so it's not too bad as long as you know. Just again, remember that those elevators are going to be packed the day of disembarkation. So have your patience ready, and you'll get out of the ship. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a happy cruise and travel year. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next video.